Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to LeggLife. Happy Tuesday. It is almost 8:30 this morning. Sherri and I are up, getting ready to leave. We are both working from our respective offices today, so we're gonna take off here in a few minutes. But before we go, I wanted to get our breakfasts and lunches packed and ready for the day. So here's what we're taking today. I am taking a Noosa tart cherry Greek yogurt and then a thing of the chicken teriyaki. Sherri's taking a key lime Noosa yogurt, and she made mac and cheese with peas, the famous Sherri dish. And I do have to say, when we talked about this in a recent vlog, I was shocked at how many of you in the comments said that you also add peas to your mac and cheese. In my opinion, one of the reasons Sherri does this is that she knows that if she adds peas to her mac and cheese, and this is sitting in the fridge, I'm not going to touch it. If this was in the fridge by itself, I would have eaten this 2 days ago. But I think it's a strategic move on Sherri's part. So that's our breakfast and our lunch for today. And I want to show you guys these. We bought them in a market recently, and I meant to show you, and I just never have. They're little plant steaks that somebody here in town was making. I thought they were so cute. The cilantro, chives, oregano, and basil. So we will put these out in our plant barrel that has, well, I'm going to be honest. I think this year the plant barrel is done for. Everything is grown, like overgrown. Whoops. Maybe we'll do better next year. Good morning, Sherri Beth.
Good morning.
How are you?
Waking.
I know, we both are struggling this morning. It's one of those days, probably because it's still cold and rainy, dark, foggy outside. We just wanted to stay in bed all day.
Yeah, I had a real hard time getting up this morning.
Yeah, this is a rough morning, but we've done it. First one in the office, so I got my yogurt at my desk enjoying a nice quiet morning. We have staff meeting in a few hours, in like 3 hours, and I've got a few other meetings today. Tuesday tends to be my meeting day. It's the day of the week that I try to stack the most meetings on, so it will be a full day. Don't think I will get to pick you guys up very much today, but we'll pick you up probably after work when Sherri and I are back home together. Well, hello friends. It is several hours later. Obviously, we are both home from work. How was your day?
It was good. It was busy, but
Yeah.
I got a lot done.
You got one of your big monthly reports all finished?
Yes.
A day early?
2 days early.
Okay, fancy. My day was good. My meetings went really well. I feel like I got a lot of stuff done, which was really nice. I feel like it was a day where I accomplished all of the things that I needed to accomplish.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Tonight we're going to dinner at a friend's house, our little micro church gathering, and we are bringing a chopped salad.
Yeah.
And Sherri is going to make a chopped salad.
Yes, I am.
So let's go put it together. And actually, first I'm going to empty the dishwasher, load all of this up so that we don't have a lot of dishes out, but let's just get this clean before Sherri Beth starts her little chop. So here's what we're going to have in our salad. We got onion, cucumber, pepper, tomatoes. We've got grilled chicken, romaine lettuce. I think that's it, right? I think so. Next, Sherri's cutting up some of the greens that were on top of the onion we got from the farmer's market. It's one of the reasons that we like getting those onions with all the greens attached. Just kind of that subtle onion flavor at the top of the onion. So delicious. And we forgot that we were going to do carrots as well. This is one of our favorite salads, just because it's so simple. Just
Kind of whatever you want on it.
well, that's what you're going to say. It's, there's no recipe. It's like, okay, so what do you want a bunch of in a salad?
What do we have in our fridge?
Yep, just rough chop it up, call it a chopped salad, bingo bango, good to go. And just like that, the chopped salad is done. It looks really, really great. Now, for dressing, we are going to use this. This, I feel like we've talked about before on vlogs.
It's like our favorite.
It is absolutely our favorite. It's called Garlic Expressions Vinaigrette, and it has like whole cloves of garlic in it. It is so delicious. We use this on salads. We use this on pasta. We use this as a marinade. We just everything. We always have it. Not only do we always have it in the house, we always have a backup. You see, this one's almost empty. It's like, oh God, pull out the backup. If you find stuff in your store and you haven't tried it, give it a try.
It's so good.
Okay, now that salad is done, we still have like 20 minutes before we need to leave because fortunately our friend's house is super close, which is great. So just kind of hanging out, but I wanted to update you guys on a few things. because we've got some stuff coming up. First of all, the Alaska State Fair starts this week. I think Friday is the first day. So obviously plans can change, but we're going to try to go early in the fair so you guys can get a glimpse of what the Alaska State Fair is like. It's one of our favorite things to do all year long.
Yes.
There's a Princess Diana exhibit that is here this year. There's lots of great concerts. It's the fair. Freaking love the fair. The best king crab in the entire state is at the fair. Just cannot wait. So there's that. We have then that like next week actually have friends coming to stay with us for like 5 days.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that, from California. So that will be fun. They'll be here. And then after they leave, we have a friend who's actually going to be staying here with us for a couple of weeks. So I feel like the next month is going to be just a lot of like non-stop one thing after another. How will that affect the vlog? No idea. We'll upload when we can. The next thing, in the last vlog, I mentioned that I got a tattoo in Washington, D.C. And some of you guys were like, you never showed your tattoo.
Oh, we meant to.
And we meant to. I'm so sorry. We totally forgot about that. I will say I'm not going to show it right now. I will show you a photo in a second. It's kind of in that gross, peeling, dry stage that tattoos get. So it doesn't,
Not real cute right now.
it doesn't look good right now. It will in a week or so. But here's a photo of what I got. I've wanted an anchor for a long time. Our friend group is all getting anchors to commemorate a few things. First of all, Anchorage. Obviously, where we live, where I've lived most of my adult life. And just as a reminder that we have this hope as an anchor to the soul. So just lots of good things, the stability, the strength, all of that. I love the design. I literally walked in off the street and was like, hey, can you get me in? He could. And I got my anchor, which I absolutely love. He did such a good job. And we had such a really great conversation. We talked a lot about human trafficking, which I know probably sounds very strange, but for me, when I tell people what I do for work and they want to know more and follow-up questions and dialogue, I love that. Sometimes I tell people what I do for work and they just like kind of shut down. They don't really know even how to process an injustice that big. And so I really loved the fact that when I had the conversation, or when I got my tattoo, we just had this amazing like hour-long conversation. So there, just some life updates from us. I decided that since we have a few minutes before we need to leave, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. You know, we mentioned in the last vlog that we've both been cutting back on coffee, which means you gotta replace it with something, right? So I had a cup of tea earlier today and it was actually really nice. And so I'm trying to remind myself throughout the day that just because I'm not having coffee doesn't mean I can't make myself something to drink. And I think tea is going to be the new default, at least for me. And no surprise, Sherri is using her time to read. Look at this. Sherri Beth driving me, being shuttled around like a celebrity. I want you to know I will give you a 5-star rating in the Uber app.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll have you know I'm completely sober. That's not why she's driving. My tea was spiked with nothing. Her car was parked behind and I was carrying the salad, and it's like a 3-minute drive. So she was okay driving for 3 minutes. Well, it is 4.5 hours later, and we are finally home. Tonight went amazing, so great. This is what is left of the salad. Here's the problem with salads. It gets mushy. Like,
It doesn't really keep.
it doesn't really keep.
Maybe do it for lunch tomorrow, and that's about it.
That's about it. Like,
Because another day of this is going to be gross.
I wish there was a way to preserve salads once they're made. There just really isn't, though. Dishwasher has started. All of our salad and kitchen makings are put away. Tonight was really great. We had like 15 people there. It was a ton of fun, and it's always so encouraging and inspiring. We just feel like we leave there feeling so full. Like it's like you're with the best family and the best friends, and there's always amazing food, and tonight was no exception. It was just really great, and I do want to talk about something. So this is what church looks like for us right now. And on our last LeggLife podcast from I think 2 weeks ago, because we didn't do one this last week, we put out a podcast that was basically like religious things that we are unlearning. Things about faith that we are kind of moving on from or changing our belief in, all of that. It's just kind of a glimpse into some of the changes in what faith looks like for us. And it was a great discussion. that we had. We have loved reading your guys' comments. Your guys' comments may have been the highlight of the entire thing for us. Our plan is to make this a bit of a series, so we'll do more of these episodes in the future as we talk about different things that we are tearing down when it comes to things that we believe and rebuilding better in its place. So if you're interested in that, go check out the LeggLife podcast on Apple, Spotify, all of those things, here on YouTube as well, and give the episode that we uploaded recently about religious things we are unlearning a listen. Hopefully you guys like it. And I showed you guys the plant stakes earlier in the vlog that we bought at a market, and at that same market we also found this, there was a booth that was selling stickers and some other stuff, and many of you will know that I have an airplane window tattoo. And I thought this was really cool because it kind of reminded me of my tattoo. The airplane window and then the "You Are Loved" sign there. How fun is that sticker? Alright friends, I know this was a very, very short vlog. Probably the shortest one we've done in quite a while. But that's just how life goes sometimes. You know, we both had busy days at work, so we didn't get to vlog a lot during the day. Tonight, we didn't have a ton of time outside of what we went and did with friends. And so the vlog a little bit shorter, but again, our channel is called LeggLife because we share what our life looks like, and this is what our life looked like on this random Tuesday here from Anchorage, Alaska. I do want to say, we're getting close to something that every Alaskan either looks forward to or dreads. That is termination dust. Termination dust is what we call the first snow on the mountains. We have seen some hints of snow on the mountains here by Anchorage. I know some places out by Palmer and Wasilla have already seen termination dust, but that is sort of the first big sign that winter is on its way. It's one of those things that one random day, the clouds will lift off the mountains, and there it will be, the snow. And you know that the clock is ticking until it comes here to town. So we haven't seen that yet. I will show you on the vlog when we see our first termination dust. Definitely more of a nip in the air lately. It feels like things are getting colder. It feels like things are starting to change, but we haven't had that termination dust on the mountain quite yet. But my guess, it's probably coming soon. Friends, we love you. Thanks for being a part of our LeggLife community. You guys mean absolutely the world to us. We're so thankful that you guys share and watch our life, even on very, very normal Tuesdays like this one. All right, friends, we love you. We'll see you on the next LeggLife video.